Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Matt from Casually Crafted 3D again, and today we're going to look at another product from NEWAGE. This is H62S Frequency, or their Twincast. It's a repaint of their recent blaster mold. So this one is going to come with Steel Jaw and Rewind. Or sorry, Eject. It comes with Eject, not Rewind. Obviously that's probably why a lot of people want this set. They don't really care about Twincast, but I do care about Twincast, so we're going to check them out. Obviously, different box art. It's definitely more like a G1 art inspired, which I like. I love it when NEWAGE does that stuff. Yeah, some nice product shots and such. But let's not talk about the box. Let's talk about the rest of it. Obviously, I'm going to show off. He's got instructions, of course, CAD images and stuff. Same instructions that came with Blaster. As far as his accessories, he comes with a very, very red gun. It's the exact same one that Blaster came with, which is cool. He comes with silver versions of the horns that Blaster came with from that one episode. He comes with an assortment of different hands. He's going to come with two of these pointer hands, all in red. And he's going to come with two of these splayed hands. And I don't like how they made those black. That should have been red. It just does not look right. When you have one of these hands in one arm and then this hand in the other, you can actually see the black on the other plate, which looks kind of dumb. They definitely should have just made that red. But, I mean, minor complaint, I guess. But splayed hands. He comes with two little gold guns, the exact same ones as the other one came with. These ones are for eject. And of course, he's going to come with eject himself. Little eject, who I will transform in a little bit. And the new one, Steel Jaw. So he comes with Steel Jaw. Very cool. But the main event, here he is, Twincast. Yeah, I mean he looks great. I like the white and the blue. The blue looks really good. I really like that kind of metallic looking blue. I wasn't expecting him to be metallic. I thought it was just going to be like a flat type of color, kind of like Blaster was. But he looks good. The only thing I don't really care for is, for some reason, this shade of yellow is just kind of conflicting with the matte yellow is conflicting with the metallic blue for me for some reason. Maybe it's just me. I don't know if it bothers anybody else, but I don't know about that. We do have a clear red little window here, as opposed to the painted one that we had on Blaster. Yeah, same thing as Blaster. It cleans up really well, looks fantastic. And of course, we can put any of the cassettes in his little tape deck by opening that, and we can put any of the cassettes inside and closing it. Except now you can actually see them through the tape deck, or through the little window in the tape deck, because it's clear. So, pretty cool. So let's transform these little guys. I already transformed this one in the other video, so I'm not gonna go into extreme detail. I just kind of move the feet out of the way, pop all this off, detach the legs, fold them out, just like the other one. Fold that back, straighten out the arms, and turn the head around. And there's a little eject. And then we'll give him his little hand, or his little guns in his hands. He holds them just fine, just like Rewind did. Nothing different there. So there's a little eject. Steeljaw, though, is new. So for him, to transform him, we're going to take this back section and just lift it lifted up. Oops, sorry, we actually have to take these wings down a little bit, and then his tail is right here, and I'm going to have to actually use a spudger to get it out, but his tail will come out, and then this whole back section will lift up until it comes to that stopping point, and then the legs will just kind of go back, and then you just open up the back part of the legs like so, and then the front parts of the legs, or the front legs themselves actually, just kind of fold out on those two little joints. They are separate, by the way, and they are on ball joints for all of the legs. They're just kind of recessed ball joints, kind of like ram horn. And then these parts here, these little wings, will come out like this, and then you rotate them around 180 degrees, and then you bring them back up like this, and then they actually rotate at this joint here. This little wing part will bring them out to give him his little iconic little lion wings. And then his head will just come out like that, and then you just turn it around and then put it up into position. And there he is. There is little Steel Jaw, little cassette lion. And I think he looks all right. He's definitely a little thin down here, but I think he looks just fine. Best looking Legends Steel Jaw that we have, because it's the only one we have. But yeah. So now on to Twincast. I'm not going to go too far into detail with him because I already transformed him in the other review for Blaster. So just real quick, I will try to, well, of course, the first thing I do gets stuck. It's all very tight because of paint, of course, but I can't even get it to move. There we go. All right, so flip the toes out, flip the feet out, undo this very tight connection for the handle, move those to the side, and then pop these open and bring them up. And I forgot, I need to take this down, flip out the head, take these panels and move them up like so. They're very tight. There we go. Flip those up, bring these panels up, undo them from here. Forgot about that. And this whole panel has to come up like that. Come out. These come down. These open. These little panels come out to fill this section. Fold, 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 fold. And then that goes up, that goes in, panel down, panel, come on, panel down. All right, other side, fold that, fold that, fold that, that, oops, that has to go down, fold that in, fold that up, fold that down, and flip this teeny tiny little panel out like that. Notice those little panels are a little bit tighter on this one than they are on Blaster. Push these up, fold these down, pull out his fists. Same on the other side, fold down, fold these out, close them up, and there's that. And I'll go ahead and do the optional panel thing here for his butt plate too. Fold that down. We'll get this stupid, annoying little thing out to put it into place. Finicky little thing. There we go. And there he is. There's Twincast. So same thing as with Blaster. Obviously, you can hold his gun just fine. With his other hand, see what I'm talking about with the black? That you can see that. That's kind of unsightly. And another thing about this red, I'm not a fan of this red. It's very candy reddish, and that candy red just does not look right to me next to that metallic blue. I wish that they had gone with this shade of red that they painted on, because these are two different shades of red. I like that shade of red more. I wish that they had used that for the hands and for the gun. And the face has like it's very glossy yellow, and it's just a little too much, I think. I just don't know how I feel about that. But other than that, all the rest of the paint on this guy looks fantastic. Here you go. Here's a good look at him. But yeah, that nice metallic blue. Ooh, very nice. All right, in size comparison time, here he is next to his nemesis, Sound Blaster. And here, just to show him next to some different cassettes, there he is next to Ravage and Rumble. And of course, let's show him next to his mold mate. There he is next to Blaster and Rewind and Ramhorn. And then of course we have Optimus over here from Magic Square. And we'll toss NEWAGE RC in here too. So there we are, some scale. Alright, so final thoughts on NEWAGE H62S frequency, or Twincast, eject, and Steeljaw. Obviously, I mean, it shares the same mold as Blaster, so mold-wise, it's fantastic. I absolutely love that figure, which means I absolutely love this figure. The only thing with this that I have gripes about is paint. I definitely feel like the gun and the hands should have been kind of like the same color red as like the speakers on his legs. The face, I feel like it should have been the same color as like Steeljaw, say, down there, and the chest is just a little too vibrant plastic for me. Because it kind of conflicts with the metallic shade of the blue and the glossy white. It just doesn't look quite right for me. But that's really my only complaint, is just the paint. As far as a figure, it's absolutely great. It's fantastic. Of course, I'd recommend it too if you like the character. But yeah, obviously, if you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe, comment on the video. If you want to follow me on any of my socials or whatever, check my link tree down below. I'll have it in the description. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.